Minister G. Parmeshwar today broke his silence on the sensational Dharmasthala case, a case that he said is being watched not just across the country but internationally. Parmeshwar pointed out that the Dharmasthala temple, with nearly 800 years of history and crores of devotees, has now come under the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. The minister recalled how on 3rd July, one person filed a shocking complaint at Dharmasthala police station, and in his words, he faced constant life threats, was forced to bury dead bodies, and claimed that several murders and even rapes had taken place around Dharmasthala. The complainant even mentioned that a young woman was killed and that he was filing the complaint out of guilt. By evening, an FIR was registered. Later, his statement was also recorded before the magistrate under the new criminal law, and a case was registered under the investigation formally began. Parmeshwar said local police first launched the probe, but soon after, the Women Commission chairperson wrote to the Chief Minister. In the letter, she cited social media claims and urged the formation of an SIT. Well, this is a first, but the Home Minister G. Parmeshwar today has addressed the Dharmasthala case and broke his silence on the sensational ongoing investigation, a case that he says is being watched not only across the country but also internationally. Parmeshwar also pointed out that the Dharmasthala temple, with nearly 800 years of history and crores of devotees, has now come under the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Parmeshwar also recalled how on 3rd July, one person filed a shocking complaint at the Dharmasthala police station, and in his words, he said that he faced constant life threats and was forced to bury dead bodies, and claimed that several murders and even rapes had taken place around Dharmasthala. The complainant even mentioned that a young woman was killed and that he was filing the complaint out of guilt. By evening, an FIR was registered. Later, his statement was also recorded before a magistrate under the new criminal law. A case has been registered and the investigation formally began thereafter. Parmeshwar said local police first launched the probe, but soon after, the Women's Commission chairperson wrote to the Chief Minister. In the letter, she cited social media claims and urged the formation of an SIT. A case that has been gathering a lot of attention lately is the Dharmasthala case, and today the Home Minister of the state, G. Parmeshwara, has broken his silence, saying that the case is getting a lot of undue attention due to the recent sensational claims that was made by one person on 3rd July, where he claimed that he faced constant life threats and was forced to bury dead bodies, and claimed that several murders and even rapes had taken place around Dharmasthala. The complainant even mentioned that a young woman was killed and that he was filing the complaint out of guilt. My colleague Vajula is joining me right now to get us more details. Vajula, this is a first with the Karnataka's Home Minister G. Parmeshwara has addressed the Dharmasthala case, breaking his silence on the sensational ongoing investigation, saying that Dharmasthala case has drawn the attention not only of the people around the country but also internationally. What does it exactly mean? How is the government looking at the Dharmasthala case?
Well, today the Home Minister was supposed to reply in the House with regards to the investigation, with regards to what all has happened in the last 15 days, since we've seen the SIT being formed, and they've been digging at various places across the area which have been pointed out by the masked man. So today in the House, the Parmeshwar had to respond to this because the opposition had been going hammer and tongs at the Assembly, asking a reply to it. And the Home Minister responded today saying that yes, Dharmasthala has become a big issue because a lot of people's sentiments are attached to the temple over there, to the people. And an investigation was done after a person had gone to the court and filed a case saying that he had been asked to bury bodies for a very long time, and now his conscience is not allowing him to do this, and that is why he had approached the court and asked for protection. which the court had given, and we had to form an SIT to investigate this matter as per the directives of the court, and that is what we've done. Now, the fight has been that the opposition believes that the name of the place Dharmasthala is getting spoiled in these allegations, despite the fact that so far not much has been found by the SIT, despite digging at close to 14, 15 places. And now they feel that the more if we play out this drama on television, the more the image of the place will get damaged. While the government, on the other hand, has maintained that when the investigation started, that time the opposition did not say anything. They, in fact, welcomed the entire investigation. Now, when the investigation is going on, you cannot jump in the middle and ask that, oh, this is going to spoil the name. This is, and the government has pointed out the same narrative in such a way that they say that by investigating, we are not defaming the land, we are clearing the land from all the allegations that have been leveled against this. By those people who have said that this has become an unholy place because of all the murders and rapes and the allegations that have been coming out from that particular area. Therefore, the government believes that the investigation will clear this air around Dharmasthala, while the opposition is going hammer and tongs against the government, saying that you are defaming Dharmasthala. And that is what we are seeing. And right now, also, as we speak, though Parmeshwar has finished his bit of answering, he's gone on to say that a few places bones have been found and that has been sent to FSL. Till the verification of those fragments of bone doesn't come out, digging will be stopped, is what he said. It is only after we get an FSL report on whose bones are these. Do they have anything to do with the allegations that have been leveled against it, or these are bones that have been lying for ages? So all these things will be answered after that FSL, and that is when the digging will also continue, is what he has assured the members of the House today. While we are speaking, Samya, we are already seeing that both DK Shivkumar and the BJP leaders are having a spar at each other at the assembly.
Absolutely, Baji. But take us through what is the status of the ongoing investigation. We keep seeing that there is these excavations that are taking place. Several spots have been marked and a steady progress on that probe is going on. But take us through what is the present status of it.
Well, the current status is what the Home Minister has clarified in the House, saying that they have stopped the process of digging right now because they have found bones at a few places. Now they will send those fragments of bone to the FSL team, or in fact the FSL team has already collected them, and the forensic will be done, over which they will get a clear clarity on whose bones are those, do they belong to anybody, and all the people whose missing reports have been coming out from there, because the allegations that have been leveled that he had been asked to bury a lot of bodies. Now, there is no clarification on whose bodies have been buried, who were there. So even if bones are found, how will that be verified with from whose bodies is it, or who's this missing person? So all these verification will be done, and after which the government has decided to continue the digging process in that particular area.